This video is aimed at advanced developers who are using Ajax callbacks to retrieve content from a server and where the content is being used to populate, say, a div in a grid or a dialog, but the content contains script tags and you'd like to execute the code that's within the script tag. So normally in an Ajax callback, if the response contains JavaScript that's wrapped in a script tag, that JavaScript is ignored. So what you can see here is we have a simple dialog component, and I've got a div over here, and when I press this button I'm going to make an Ajax callback to fetch some content from the server and repopulate this div with that content. So when I press the button here, you can see we make a callback, and as part of my callback I'm putting up an alert showing what I've actually put into this div over here. So I'm going to put this text that says hello world, and then I'm going to have inside the text I'm going to have two script tags that contain some JavaScript. And so you can see that when I click the OK button, the div got populated, but the scripts, the JavaScript within the script tag doesn't get executed. So let's just watch that again. So you can see initially my div contains this over here. I press the button, we make the callback, we set the content of the div to hello world, but this code over there, this alert 1 and alert 2, didn't get executed because an Ajax callback does not execute any code within script tags. If you basically the callback itself is JavaScript, so in this case the content of the div is not being evaluated. So now when I press this button over here, I'm going to execute some jQuery code that's going to look at this div and extract all of the JavaScript that's within script tags and execute it. So I go there and press this button. So there's my first alert and there's my second alert. So now let's go and take a look at what's inside this button over there. So let's bring this over, go back to this button, and you can see here's our jQuery code. So what we're doing is we're using the jQuery object here. It's being renamed from $sign to jQuery because Alpha 5 owns the $sign operator in this context, so we need to use the jQuery object name. Then we're getting the content of the div called D1, and we're looking for all of the elements inside that div that are script tags, and then we're looping over all of the elements that were found. So we're looping over all of the script tags now, and then for each iteration of the loop we're calling an anonymous function over here which does an eval of this .text. So if I were to just simply go here and replace that line with this line over here and rerun it, you would see that when we press the button now, there's nothing because there are no script tags inside this div. But after I press this button over here, there are two script tags. So when I click the button there, I get to see the first script tag, the content of the first script tag, and now there's the content of the second script tag. And now I just want to eval those two elements. So we'll go back and change it now from that line of code there to that line of code. So here we go, press the button and now press the jQuery button. So there's the alert 1 and there's the alert 2. So now all we need to do now is actually put this button into this Ajax callback over there. So now let's go back and look at this Ajax callback. So here's the Ajax callback that's sending back the content that we're going to populate the div with. And now I'm going to just go here and uncomment this line. So I've added the call to jQuery as part of the Ajax response. So let's save it now and run it. So when I press this button now, we do the callback. That's what we're populating the div with, and there's the